Hello, good evening, my lovely sewing friends. How are you this evening on this Friday night? It is quite momentous today. So we're going to join our TikTok friends to us and I'll tell you all about it. So hold on a minute. 3, 2, 1. Good evening, my lovely TikTokers. How are you this evening? Hope you are good. I can see that TikTok has let you know that I've gone live. So I'm just going to mirror my view, or your view, I should say, not my view. And there you go. That is better. So how have you been? Have you had a lovely Friday? So I've still got to do a bit of tidying up after my live stream from last night because I've actually been out all day. I've been having a wonderful day today. Actually picking up quilts, going to Hobbycraft, seeing my team members and one of my volunteers ready for our quilt show, having chats to them. And now I've probably got a few more bits and bobs to do, which I'm going to tell you all about. But yeah, but today is really momentous because my YouTube channel has hit 2.5 million views. Honestly, I cannot believe it. It's just, you know, when I started this in March last year, I never in my wildest dreams imagined that I'd have to get 2.5 million views just on YouTube. That's without, oh hello Megsy, that's without all the other channels obviously. And so yeah, it's quite amazing when I've like seen that click over to that, so it's just wonderful. But so what I'm going to do tonight is I need to pack away my rainbow curtains ready for the Proud Lounge at our show. So our quilt show is on the 5th and the 6th of September at the Brighton Racecourse. So 2 weeks today we would have set it all up, we would be ready to go. And I will definitely do a little video and everything while we're setting up and get that up for you guys to see, have a little sneak preview. So yes, if you've got any questions you want to ask, any sewing related questions, anything about me, about the quilt show, anything to do with sewing really, then just ask away, and I will, and I will be able to see all the comments. I know last night I couldn't see the comments on TikTok because the screen was a bit too far away from me. But yeah, so my first thing I need to do is I need to tidy up all of those, get all those rainbow row curtains down, pack them into the bag, get the bunting down, get the junior quilters stuff down, pack that away. And then I've got a quilt to show you. There is another quilt in that bag to show you. This is the Trip Around the World quilt that I went to collect today from my good friend Jan Alston, who is an incredible quilter. So I'm going to show you her quilt. So yes, I'm probably going to be going on about all even about how today we've hit 2.5 million views on our YouTube channel because I'm super excited about it. Anyway, let's go around there first of all, and we're going to go and do these curtains. Let me just get you around. Here we go. So you can see, and you can see. So yes, my little Binky the mice, they are absolutely ready for the quilt show. And we might do a little hunt around it of the show for them. You never know. There's definitely going to be something on it anyway. So yes, if you're just joining now, if you haven't met me before, my name is Rachel and I'm the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association. And last night I had my live stream. It is still on YouTube if you want to go over and watch it back, because it's saying all about everybody who is coming to our quilt show, because we've got 56 different exhibitors coming, which is incredible, absolutely incredible. So what I need to do is I need to get this down, and then we need to get the curtains down and pack all this away. Yes, so let's see who's joining us. Hello Leslie, welcome to you. Hello Hannah, welcome to you. Hello Texas Cruelty Mom, welcome to you. Let's put this away nice and neatly. So what is my plan for tonight? Well, my plan for tonight is to do well, so basically I've got another handbag to make, okay, and this is for my very good friend Louis, who's going to be helping me at the quilt show. He's going to be my right hand guy who's going to be helping me at the quilt show. And so yeah, so I said, do you want one of my bags, Louis? He wants one of my bags. So I'm gonna be making, hello Maddie, welcome to you, hope you're good. I'm gonna be making another bag, probably the same style as what mine is, my handbag is, which you know what that is, but in denim. So I'm going, oh hello Heidi, just packing away the bunting from last night, Heidi. So I'm going to be getting out my scrap boxes to see if I can find the denim. So I did go to Hobbycraft today. I did. And so if you don't know Hobbycraft, it is a shop that's in the UK and they have some really great stuff actually. And I got a few new fat quarters. Not that I don't need any, but you know, I actually saw them. I thought actually I really like those. And a few little interesting little notions and stuff like that. So yeah, it's quite funny actually. So how are you, Heidi? Are you all good? How are you feeling? Are you feeling better? So yes, we've hit 2.5 million views, Heidi, on on my YouTube channel. You like a bit of denim for a bag. I know. Do you know what? I've never made a bag out of denim. I'm going to make it out of denim with obviously scrappy denim on the Violin style veil. We're going to use that. So obviously I'm live streaming all day tomorrow, so I'm probably going to get it made tomorrow. I've got to also make, what have I got to make? Not make it. I've got to work out the backing fabric for my 2 Liberty quilts that are going off to be long armed on Monday when I go up to Essex. So yes, it's going to be a busy weekend. It's going to be a busy weekend. Oh no, Heidi. 3 old no's. Hello, and 1. How are you? Are you good? Hello, Bridin. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. And Megs has just joined again. Hello, Megs. So yeah, so let's get the rainbow curtains down. This is my bunting for the quilt show, so I want to put that somewhere safe because I do not want to lose that. I'm thinking I'm going to need to get it out at some point. So the goodie bags are all ready. These are all the goodie bags for the quilt show, so me and Kirsty, we stuffed 130 goodie bags yesterday. We did pretty well, I tell you. I mean, there must be, I think there's like I don't know, maybe about 12 elements that's in it, 12 things that's in it. And so best way to do a straight line on a strap. You need some tips for a straight line on a strap. Are you talking about do you mean like a strap like that, Megsy? Do you mean sewing a straight line on that, or do you mean putting it on there for a straight line? Just let me know what you're thinking. And anyway, so I need to get these down. And how do we do this? How did we do it? If I can't do it, I'm going to leave it to my husband. Oh, there we go. Right. So what I need to do, I need to fold them all up. Hello, Val. Hello, Susan. Welcome to you this evening. Good news about the view. I know, Heidi. 2.5 million views. I mean, my goodness me. I mean, you know, it's just honestly, it's incredible. It really is. And so yeah, I mean, you know, obviously that's just YouTube, which is amazing. So yes, if you've got any questions, Megsy's just asking about sewing a straight line on a strap. I just need to know what kind of straight line are you thinking? Right, so that is 1. These are our curtains for our Proud Lounge at our Brighton Quilt Show. Which obviously we were just checking. We were checking that they fitted on the pole. That's the most important thing, because I've got the quilts backdrops. So these curtains are going to go on that, and they're very long. That's why I keep standing on it. Making a strap and then doing the edge straight, like on the edge. It keeps going wonky. Right. So you're making a strap and then doing the strap like on the edge. It keeps going wonky. So you're talking about, Megsy. All right, you're talking about sewing down there, aren't you? Is that what you're talking about? Sewing down here. So I mean, my banners. Did you, Susan? Are you all right? Okay. So the best way to do that is with your presser foot. Make sure your presser foot on the sewing machine runs along there. Just keep your eye on it. Keep your eye on that edge. So if you're running your presser foot down here and you keep your presser foot on the edge, you can't go wrong, because if this is straight, your sewing line is going to be straight. Obviously, I would say, I'll read your message in a minute, Helen and Heidi. I would say to draw a line with your friction pen and then iron it off, but obviously on a bag, it's going to be quite thin. So I would use your presser foot as your guide. That's what you need to do. Hopefully that helps. Let me know how you get on, Megsy. Go off and try it and then come back and let me know. So hello, Helen. Heat erasable pens help with straight lines. Yes, absolutely. That's exactly what I was just saying. But obviously, if it's on a bag strap, it's so thin, isn't it? And also, you might not want, you know, you might not be able to iron that. That's the other problem. So how are you? How are you, Helen? Are you good? Hope you're well. Are you coming to our quilt show? So we are, and they will match the bunting. Absolutely they will, Heidi. They will definitely match the bunting. We've got lots and lots of these, and we got like 6 sets of them we went for, just to make it very beautiful. Need to work out the the tablecloths, but I've got all the fabric for the tablecloths, so we should be good on tablecloths. Mate, you're going to try tomorrow. Let me know, please do, Megsy. Let me know. Let me know. Let's see who else is joining us. Hello, Ken. Welcome to you. Hello, the Quilters, gents. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. So yeah, so today is very, very momentous, being that our YouTube channel hit 2.5 million. I was actually out when it happened, and my husband's like, look. I'm like, wow. I was not in YouTubey mode, by no means. It was gotta hang that up there for the minute. And yeah, so I've had a really, really lovely day. So this morning I went to meet my very good friend Jan Alston, and Jan Alston is an incredible tutor, an incredible quilter, done it for many, 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 many years, and she is going to be at our quilt show. She's going to be on one of the demo tables. I'm also going to be interviewing Jan at 11 o'clock on the Sunday about her quilts, because what Jan and her husband Keith love to do is they love to cruise the world, and while she is cruising the world, she is teaching on those cruise ships. And so she's she's a very interesting, lovely person to know. And Helen says, excited about the show, just finished sewing your summer house. I mean, oh, amazing. I can't wait to see you, Helen. Hello, Fatima, welcome to you. So yeah, so that's basically what she does. And so hold on. So when she is cruising the world with two cruise ships, two different cruise liners, she is teaching people the wonders of applique quilting. And every single stop that they do a quilt block in homage. I mean, it's quite incredible. And so she would say, this is my Canadian one, this is my Caribbean one, this is my European one. I'm like, wow. I said to Jan today, I was like, Jan, you need to have your own show. I mean, I think we need to organise the Jan Alston quilt display show. I mean, she's got so many quilts. I said, please bequeath them to me. I mean, they're just absolutely incredible. I mean, so originally there was, right, I cannot lose the pipe. Do not let me lose the pipe, people, because I was going to get to the show and we'll have a missing pipe. Hello, Em, welcome to you. Hope you're good. So I'm just going to keep that there for the minute. I'm going to put it in a place that I might trip over it, so I actually have to take it in, so I know it's there to take in me. Anyway, so yeah, so when I asked her about one of her quilts for our show, I mean, I knew the one that I wanted. I mean, because I'd seen it before I saw the front of it. I never saw the whole quilt, when it was backed and everything else. Anyway, so obviously I get there today expecting to get, this incredible quilt that I saw probably about 2 years ago now. And she's like, actually, I've got another one that I've just finished from my recent trip around the world. And I'm like, she said, do you want that one? I'm like, yeah. And of course I did say, to my first question was, is it the same size though? Is it the same size? Because obviously I've worked out, I've spent those 3 days working out the whole quilt display, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness me. But no, we are good people, because it is oh, is this going to go in, or do I need to fold this up again? Might get my husband to do this. I'm just thinking, actually, have I got another bag? Oh, do you know what I do? Right, hold on a minute. Do you know which cruise? Yes, I do. It's not P&O, Susan. Hold on a minute. I'm going to get another one of my quilt bags. Right. I'm going to put it in here, because I'm not going to try and fight it back into that. Hello, Linz. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Honestly, very, very exciting. It's very, very exciting. Keep watching it. Keep watching it. And yes, so she teaches on Fred Olsen and hang on, Saga. Fred Olsen and Saga. And next year she's like, I mean, I love them. Honestly, I absolutely love Jan and her husband Keith. They are just the most loveliest of couples. And you know what? They're obviously not in their younger years, and they're saying, well, you know what, we might as well just cruise the world, and Jan can teach and have a wonderful time. And so they are heading off in January to go around the world again on she said it's not Fred Olsen. Is it Fred Olsen? No, it is Fred Olsen. Yeah, Fred Olsen, I think. Hang on a minute. Saga, I don't know. One of the two. Anyway, so they're going around the world in the new year, and so yeah, and so I'm gonna show you her quilt in just a minute because it's sitting here. Can't wait to show you guys what it looks like. Right, okay. So the curtains are ready. I'm not gonna fight them back into that. That is not happening. Although what I might do is I might put that in there because then I know that is what it came out of. Yes, I had a lovely chat with them, and they're like, we're going on 11 cruises next year. They're literally like cruising everywhere. And I'm like, oh my goodness me, are you ever in the UK? I said to them, do you ever get home? And hello, Teresa. Yes, I'm doing very well. Thank you, Teresa. I'm quite excited today, actually, Teresa, because I've just hit 2.5 million views on my YouTube channel, which is just incredible, really. And I've been out today collecting quilts and having meetings with some of my team and my volunteers ready for our quilt show. So that was really nice. And so yeah, it's really lovely. Anyway, let me show you this quilt. But before we do that, I just need to put these guys back in the Junior Quilters box over there. So don't wanna, so look, so the Junior Quilters are going to be making at our show. They're going to make a little seagull, which is very Brighton, very Brighton, and then a little yellow birdie, and just for Heidi, they're going to make a what did I call it? A pelican. Obviously it's a flamingo. When I did my live stream last night, I couldn't remember the name of this little guy, and so I said a pelican. So this is pelican. It's not, it is it is my little flamingo. Anyway, and then of course the panda's really cute. So anyway, we're going to put those guys away, and then I'm going to show you the other quilts that's come in. How exciting. Hold on a minute, let me just go round. Just going to put you guys there. Let me just put these over here for a minute. So, right, hold on a minute. I need to go in there. Okay, so this is the quilt. This is another quilt. And the other thing as well that's exciting is that all my violin, the violin, I made you giggle. I can hear you laughing from here, Heidi. It was funny. I mean, I could have come out with some other names, but I didn't. Anyway, what was I going to say was, yeah, so what's also come, we had lots and lots of stuff arrive as well. Oh my goodness, we've had more raffle prizes arrive from Violin. So I need to do a little video for them because obviously it only arrived yesterday, last night, and I've been out on day to day, so need to do that later. And I'm going to show you what they've sent for the raffle prizes because they're really great products, Violin. And then they've sent me some stuff to try, which is really exciting. Anyway, so let's have a look at Jan's trip around the world quilts. Let's see. So I know there's a label on it. There is a label on her quilt, and let me see if I can find her label. I'm convinced, okay, that hang on a minute. Oh, there it is. Right. Oh, okay. I'm convinced. Sorry, I just had to fill that in. I'm convinced that she needs to have her own show. She needs to have her own, well, maybe not her own quilt show, but her own quilt display. So I'm going to try and work that out next year. I'll tell you, I proper am, because she's got the most amazing, I mean, you know, she could tell stories about all the places that she's been to by her quilts. I mean, isn't that incredible? I think that's what I really love about quilting is that, you know, you can make a quilt and it has so much memories about where you've been and what you've done and, you know, and who you are. And it tells your life story, doesn't it? I mean, and that is exactly what Jan's quilts do. Anyway, so her little label says Quilt Around the World Ambience, which is what the cruise ship that she was on, Ambience 2024, designed and created by Jan Alston, and then it's got her address. And so let me show you. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, because it is quite wide, so I don't think I'm going to be able to hold the whole thing out because I would need an extra pair of hands, okay? But I'm going to show you as much as I can show you. Let me make sure we get the right way up. Oh, okay, hang on. I've got it the wrong way up. Right, let me turn it. Let me turn it. Look at that. I'll try and show you in sections. Now, don't ask me which panel is for which country, because I do not know. And in fact, this is something that I'm going to be asking her when I interview her at the quilt show. I'm going to be asking her about, okay, where was this one? Where was that one? And I love the colours she's done it in as well. I mean, look at it. Look, it's incredible. Can you see that? It is absolutely incredible. My goodness me. Wow. Wow. I mean, it's just wonderful. I'm gonna lay it on the table. Oh yeah, Heidi, honestly, it's amazing. I'll lay it up on the table. We'll have a good look at it, people. We'll have a good look. Hold on. Let me put that there. Let me move the binkies back. Binkies can come back. Let me move the bag. We'll lay it up on here. We'll have a proper look at it. Let's have a proper look. Hold on. Hello, Michael. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Right, I'm just going to, just before I get the quilt out, I'm just going to put these are some of the goodie bags that are going to be given out at the quilt show. I should go and pop them in the box. So 1 minute. Let's see. Let's have a look. Oh wow. Oh my goodness me. Oh, there's the ship. That's the ship. Let me just turn it, and you'll see. So what she always does is she always puts the ship that they've been cruising on. She always puts the ship in the middle. That's what you've been doing with it. Christmas baubles on our cruises for. Oh wow. Hello, Tony. Welcome to you. That's amazing, Susan, is it? I mean, I think, you know, I mean, if we were going to have a guess. I mean, I kind of maybe guess that it is big. It is big. I mean, maybe that one's Holland. Is it with a little girl? I think that might be Holland. I mean, I'm not going to guess at any others. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's just look, can you see that? Wow. Don't you love the colours? Because sometimes you know, you might do a quilt in like all different colours or all different fabrics, but she's just done it obviously in black, literally so simple: black, red, grey and white. That's it, 4 colours. Honestly, it's so beautiful. So there's the ship. Look in the middle. So that is the ship that she was cruising on. Can you see that there? So that is the ambiance. I think this might have been not a Fred Olsen. This might have been oh, I can't think what it was called. Hang on, it'll come to me in a minute. The other ones, because she used to be on another cruise ship and then she swapped ships. And but what, you know, how many? Oh look, and all the stitching around here is in red, and then that's all in white. Love it. She doesn't actually long arm them herself, just so you know. She actually has someone that does that for her. She is very clever. It is very clever, isn't it, Heidi? Very, very clever. Yeah, so she doesn't long arm it. But I can see that, you know, it obviously there's like one block, and then it's been put together with all these sashing strips, and then you've got the squares in the middle. It's just lovely. Oh my goodness me. I mean, wow. I love it. I'm so honored. Honestly, you do not believe how honored I am that Jan has allowed me to bring one of her quilts home. So thank you, Jan. Thank you so much. I look up to Jan so much because she's just such a lovely person, as is her husband Keith. Huge shout out to Keith, because Keith's always there. He's always supportive. He's amazing. And it's wonderful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it up, and then it will go on the it's going to go on the shelf over there for now, because what are we going to be doing? No, I don't know when. Oh yes, well, definitely during this week coming. It is stunning, isn't it? I did it, Helen. It's lovely. Definitely by this Friday, as in next Friday, we're going to be getting all the quilts out into the other room onto a big pile, so it's going to look like Princess and the Pea. That's what it's going to look like. It's going to probably go really high, and with all the quilts ready to go on display. So they're going to be coming out of here, going over into there. There's a few little, because it does look a bit different, because you remember I had all the boxes out ready to do the goodie bags. There you go, my lovely good friend Jan Alston. Love your quilt. Let's go into the other room. Going to get a sip of my tea. Hold on a minute. Let's go. So it looks slightly different. It's actually a bit echoey as well, because it feels like there's now nothing in here, because all the boxes have gone down. Some of the quilts have started to put some of the quilts over there, but raffle prizes have started. More raffle prizes started to arrive. I'm going to talk to you about those, and that's all my. I mean, essentially, you remember all the boxes that we had? You remember the box that we had? Well, that is all that's left. Actually, you guys can't see it. Hold on a minute. Debbie, cruise ship. Oh, ambassador. Yes. That's it. You're right. It was. She was on the ambassadorships, and she's changed over to Fred Olsen and Saga. So yes, the ambience was the ambassador. You're right. Well done. House point for you, Debbie. So yes. So look, this is all that's left now, because you remember that all of that, the whole table the other day was full of all the stuff for the goodie bags, and that is all that's left now. So that is all the merch. We are going to be giving out more of the merch at the show, so don't worry. If you don't get a goodie bag, there's plenty of opportunity to get a little gift. So my quilts are ready to go and be long-armed. These are my 2 quilts that are going off Monday. So I've got quite a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. So we're going to go through that in a minute, what we're going to do. But in the meantime, let me show you the violin stuff, which is is here. Just get a sip of my tea. Oh no. That was lovely. Right, okay. So these are the violin things that have been sent from Violin for the raffle prizes. And so there's 2 lots. So I've got one for the Saturday, one for the Sunday. So what they've sent is the Brighton quilt. You mean that one? Do you mean the which one do you mean? Do you mean the ghost quilt, Heidi? Do you mean the ghost quilt was gone? Yeah, the ghost quilt was there. And then the NHS quilt was there. So yeah, at the moment there's an empty space. But you know, is that what you mean, the Brighton quilt? Oh, you mean the Bridgerton? Oh, the Bridgerton quilt. No, the Bridgerton quilt is going to a new owner. Someone's brought it. They have indeed. And I'm super, super excited. I'm not going to say who it is unless they want to say who's got it. And no, someone's actually brought it. So they're actually coming to the show to collect it from me, Heidi, which is super exciting. Yeah. How amazing. So yes, it has gone. It's all packed up ready. So Violin, yes, so they've sent some wonderful raffle prizes. Oh wow, I know, Heidi, I know. So the first thing they've sent is one of their brochures, and actually can I show the others? You don't usually get these ones. These are pretty special. Lucky. I know. These are pretty special, okay, because usually so in the goodie bags, all you're going to get is one of these, which is the full product range, which is quite amazing. It's quite interesting. Yes, it's got all the product range in that. However, what they've also set is a sampler book. They've set a sampler book which has every little swatch of all their little products for Violin, which is very exciting. So we're just going to ping that together. Actually, I might put it that way around, actually, because I think that's nicer. And then they have sent a meter of H640. H640 is a medium weight soft iron-on batting, which actually, if I go over to the other side of my table, which is over here, they've sent me some to play with. Oh, they have. So I'm really excited about that. They've sent me some to play with. There's something about fab. I know. Oh, hello, Thomas. You're over on YouTube. Hello, Thomas. So yeah, so that is going to be in, but basically, so one of the raffle prizes is going to be this whole lot, that whole thing, okay? And you know, and I'm so honoured actually that companies like Violin and Quilted Bear, you know, and Premium Fab would like to support us for the show and provided raffle prizes, and of course EQS UK, because you know they're really great companies, and so I'm hugely honoured they have. So the next thing they've sent is bamboo mix. They've sent wadding. So this is the one I'm always talking about. If you're going to do a quilt for a baby, then you might want to use this one because it's bamboo. Really nice. Obviously I can't open it and feel it because it's all sealed, unfortunately. And then the next thing they've sent is twin size, that basically is the double bed size of Violin wadding, which is an 80-20 mix. Now this is the one that I would usually use. So I have ordered cellophane to make it look pretty. Now I haven't got. No, I don't need bows, do I? I don't need bows because I've got lots of fabric. I can make a bow with fabric. I've basically, we're going to be making these all look all pretty with the cellophane and make them all up into like really big nice little gifts. So yeah, so there's 2 of those, one for each day. And then they have sent me some products for me to use. So they've sent me this one, the H640, £1.40. It is really, really nice. It's really, really soft. And actually, it is a heat resistant one, this one. So I'm thinking I might make one of my good friends oven gloves. Because I think she'd like oven gloves. I'm not going to say who it is, but I think she would like it. So I'm going to make some oven gloves out of this. You like the bamboo wadding? You try it when you can get it. Oh, so I've never tried bamboo, Heidi. I've never ever tried bamboo, but you know. So we're gonna try, I'm going to be making maybe some oven gloves or some mats. I don't know, because I was thinking we've got that, you know, the square, what's it called? The North Star. I've got the North Star Christmas blocks, and I was going to do that into a table runner, so I could actually use this potentially. And then they sent another product, which Decoville. The button would work well for bowl cozy. Do you know what, Teresa? I've never made a bowl cozy because I just don't get them. Maybe it's a British thing. I don't know. I mean, my husband does a lot of the cooking, and so I'm not really handling the hot bowls. But you know, it could be like, hello, crafty love, welcome to you. Your first quill has lots of fluff. Oh, your first, yeah, sorry. Just slightly away from the screen. So yes, so then I've got some Decoville. So I'm thinking of there's maybe making some little ironing mat things for like small irons. And Lynn says fuse signal when you're making wall hangings. Ah, that's a good suggestion. That's a very good suggestion. Yeah, so then there's some Decoville they've sent me to have a little play with. And I've never used Decoville, never. So that's going to be exciting. Anyway, like that. They then sent me get creative with Violin is what it says. You can scan the little QR code. And then they sent me some natural cotton wadding tape and some H64 wadding tape. Now, I know exactly what I'm going to be doing with that because I've made some, I don't know where it is. I've made some bags before that had something very similar to this, which is a long strip and you use this for jelly rolls. And so I might have a little play with that on the weekend. I don't know yet. But anyway, that's on the list. And then that basically this one is the same, but without the heats not heat raisable. What's it called? Heat fusible. That's one. The heat fusible. So that is that. And then they sent me some of this gritty stuff. Hello, the Bix. Welcome to you. Thank you for all the emojis going in the world. That's just incredible. Absolutely love that. Hello, Martin. Welcome to you. So this one is a little quick. It's called a quick screen triangle. And so so again, I have not ever used anything like this. So we're gonna have a little go with this at some point. I mean, I did say to them it might not be this week, but I will definitely do it. But you never know. I might look at it and think, actually might like to do that, but you never know. So yes, so that's that one. I'm just thinking, what was the other one? There was something else. Anyway, I'll tell you what, it's very, very soft. It is very, very soft. And so that is there. And then the last thing that they sent me is this one, which is like a griddy thing. I think it is like the Quilters grid. That's what I reckon. Quick something or other. Quick Violin raster quick. And actually this one is really, really good for making log cabins. So I'm going to have a little go of making a log cabin, hand-sewn log cabin block from this. That's what I'm doing with my jelly roll strips. So that I'm super excited to do. So yeah, so huge thanks to Violin for sending me some stuff. Obviously they want my honest opinion on it, and they've just sent it to me completely for free. So it's really, 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 really amazing. All right, so that is that. What else? Let's sit down. That's what else. And then I can show you what I got today, because I got a few things today. Hold on a minute. Oh, hi. You love a bowl cozy for your soup bowl. I mean, I've never used a bowl cozy. I mean, maybe someone could make me one. Right, let's go over here. I got to do this thing again because we still got the tight tables. Okay, let's get you wires. Chappie's going to chirp in a minute. Oh, I know what we didn't do. Right, I've just remembered that what we didn't do was I didn't go and look for the it works good for ice cream bowls. I love that. So what we didn't do was I didn't look for the denim, and that's what was my whole thing. Okay. Hello, Sue. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. So today, so first of all, so I went this morning. I went to Jan's and picked up the trip around the world quilt. Had a little couple of hours chat with them and a few little cups of tea, and then I went to the wonderful world of dun 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 Hobbycraft. Oh yes, I went to Hobbycraft. I haven't been to Hobbycraft in ages, absolutely ages. Anyway, so they're really kind actually. Hello Sandra, and welcome to you this evening. They're really kind because they have put out loads of our So Happy Quilters Association leaflets. They've put out our quilt show leaflets, which is even more incredible. And I, so I wanted to go and have a look around that. And anyway, so I know, hello Sandra, hope you're good. So I know that I have got probably a million tape measures of my own ones, my own like merch ones. Well, I had to get this one. I had to. I mean, look. I mean, can you not see how cute that is? I mean, you can't deny that, can you? You cannot deny a cat tape measure because look how cute that is. I mean, my goodness me, it's adorable, absolutely adorable. I don't know how long it goes. Let's have a look. I have no idea how long it goes. So our tape measures go to, I think they go to the same. Yeah, 150. Yeah, nice. Very, very nice. Love that. Oh, very cute. Heidi, look. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's adorable. And it's made by So Tasty. Brilliant. That was the first. I mean, there were a few little bits and bobs. I thought, oh, I could get that. But, I want to get some things at the quilt show. So I just treated myself to that. So that is very much going to go in my bowl of my my bits and bobs bowl in there. Anyway, so then I saw this. Look at this. Let me show you up close. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? So now let me tell you something, okay? Well, last year when I went to the Needle Museum in Redditch, if you've never been there, go there. Go to the Needle Museum in Redditch. It's a really, really incredible one. They've got this big display of all these vintage needles. And when I went with my team last year, I said to them that, I really love how years ago they made needles and they made it to look, what is it? What is it, Heidi? What is it? They made needles in like a really, really fashionable like display. And I think, did I buy one at the time? I can't remember. I think it might be a little vintage right there. So what it is needles. It's needles, look. It's a little thing. So it's Henry Millwood and Sons. There they are. I'm going to show you guys as well. Henry Millwood and Sons premium. Let me read it. So these are from Hobbycraft. They're £2.50, just so you know, £2.50. I mean, I don't think that's too bad. Henry Millwood and Sons, hand sewing needles, premium craft assorted. The pack includes a classic assortment of 20 of the most popular and essential craft needles. Includes a needle threader. So on the back, it includes tapestry needles, quilting needles, embroidery needles, beading needles, and a needle threader. So yeah, I mean, and it says, I know this is what I loved. Okay, finest quality. Just so you know, finest quality. Anyway, hello John, welcome to you this evening. Hope you're good. So I thoroughly bought one of these, and I bought one from my one of my executive leads called Nita. Heidi, Nita is so looking forward to meeting you, Nettie. Honestly, she's so excited. And so so I thought, you know what? They're very nice. I think I quite like them. So yeah, that is going to go in my little hand sew box inside. So then I got some fat quarters. I mean, to be honest, so I haven't been in Hobbycraft for ages, and so I haven't got fabric from them in a long, long time. And they did have quite a good selection of fat quarters, and some of the packs had like 4, some had 5, some had 3. Whether there was one missing, I don't know, but they were £10 a pack, so I think that's not too bad. So this was oh yeah, there's my little receipt. So this one, actually, how much was my tape measure? That was probably the most expensive thing. It was £5 with a pom-pom tape measure. Anyway, so this is the first pack that I got, and lovely little purpley one with a blue one, and then I love that burgundy one. Look at that one. That is lovely. Look at that one, and then a lovely blue one, and then Another lovely flowery one. Hello, Mia. Welcome to you. So yeah, that was the first one I got. The second one I got, because I just thought it is super cute, because it is called the Crafty Pie Bows and Ballet Fat Quarter Pack, and there's 4. So there's only 4 in this pack, which was still £10. So I'm a bit like, should have been 5, but anyway, it's okay. Hello, Daniel. So, so look, it's got bows. Can you see that? It's got bows. Look, look, look. That's got bows, and that one's got pretty bows and little ballet shoes, and that one's got ballerinas on that one, and then this one's got flowers. I mean, I think I probably got it for the bows, in all honesty. Yeah, the rose one is lovely, isn't it, Heidi? That one, really, really, really beautiful. So yeah, so I mean, I'd imagine they might be selling them on their website, but they were £10 a pack, so got those. And then I got, okay, this is just something random, really. As you know, I do love denim, and I do love putting patchwork onto denim. It is one of my things I love doing. And I mean, I'm not, I don't make my clothes, but I do love putting patchwork onto denim. Anyway, so they had a bundle of denim fat quarters. Now, you very rarely see them, and I just thought, wow, I obviously need those, don't I? I mean, I'm literally like wearing it today. Look. And that's like my skirt, which is really funny. They must have thought, oh, hello, Alex. Very nice and cute fabric. How are you, Alex? Are you good? So yeah, they must have thought she's literally buying what she's wearing. Anyway, and so these are fat quarters. So let's have a little look. So this one is okay, and so it's quite a light denim, and then you've got like a darker denim, and then it's handy, it's very handy, and then you've got a darker denim, and then you've got an even darker denim. Anyway, so after I went to Hobbycraft, at that point I had no idea what I'm doing with these. I mean, I was thinking to myself, maybe make a bag, maybe put some patchwork on it, maybe make a cushion. I have no idea. Hello, Far Side, welcome to you. Hope you're good on this lovely Friday night. So I had no idea what I'm going to do with it. Anyway, then I tootled off and drove to see my, oh, thank you so much, Farside. Thank you, thank you. I know, 2.5 million views on my YouTube channel. I mean, it's incredible, isn't it? Thank you so much for your congratulations. And so I went to see my, one of my executive leads called Nita, and she's going to be at the show, and her grandson Louis is going to be helping me out as my right-hand guy, doing lots of bits and bobs to help me during the show, more likely supply me with tea. That's what I'm going to need, lots of tea, and to get through it. Anyway, so now what I'm going to be doing is I'm now going to be making Louis a bag with the denim. That's what's going to be happening. So so what I need to do though is I need to order. I don't know how quick it's going to take to come though. That's going to be the problem. Let me have a look, because I said him I had black seatbelt strapping, but he would prefer a blue. So let's see if we can find. Let me just go onto my little, purchasing place. See if I can find it. Oh, here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Okay, right. So there's a light blue. There is a light blue. When's it going to come? That's the problem. Out of stock. Okay, it doesn't help to say out of stock. It's all out of stock. Black, beige, yellow, tricolour, red, blue. There's the blue. Oh, when's the 1st of September? That's thank you, Alex. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Double denim, absolutely double denim. Double denim. Okay, so I might have a solution to this situation, because I do have blue. Unless we just do it black, you might just have to have black. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's going to come in time. Tuesday, we are. I mean, the show's on the 5th, isn't it? It's quite tight to making the bag. Week after next, I know, Far Side. Literally, it is. Yeah, it is 2 weeks. 2 weeks today to setting up, and so I've got to make this bag for him to use at the show. But I might have to try the good old. Let me just raid my husband's Amazon account. Hold on a minute. Let's see if we can find it. So what is it called again? Oh, I've forgotten what it's called. Seat belt straps. Seat belt. Seatbelt car extender? No. Seatbelt strap. Seatbelt strapping. Let me see. No, we don't want black. Oh, tomorrow. Don't know about that one. We don't. I don't webbing. No, that's a lovely one. Don't know about that one. Hang on. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I think I might be like. Oh, hang on. What's this one? I don't want webbing. I actually want seatbelt. Aha. I found it. Webbing. Well done, Heidi. I found it. No, I don't want webbing. I want seatbelt strapping because the webbing is like so what I want. Hang on. Hold on. You probably noticed can't be bothered to get up and move. I'm just going to switch along on my chair. I want that. That's what I want. Is seatbelt strapping. It's not webbing because the webbing is much thinner and just already. Oh, amazing, Sharon, amazing. Oh, you're coming to the show. So I'm just right. Let me see if I can get this. Okay, there's 4 left in stock. Right, let's see. I think that'll be all right. I think that'll be all right. Let me just see what color we've got. What color we got. Doesn't give you a no, that's the problem, isn't it? Oh, I don't really know. It's like, how do you choose the color? I can't just have a random color turn up. I don't know. I'm going to put it in the basket and I'm going to look at it after. Scrapyards, of course. I mean, I might actually message Louis and say, look, Louis, it might have to be black or it might have to be pink. What would you prefer? I don't have enough blue. I mean, technically I do. If I took the blue off my old handbag. That could definitely work. So navy, yeah, navy would be nice, wouldn't it? And I've got pink and I've got black. So I mean that might be his choice, black or pink. I don't think he'll mind pink. He's a boy. He won't mind pink. Anyway, so yeah, so we are going to be doing the bag. So tomorrow I'm doing another whole day live streaming. Okay, I'm going to live stream at 10 a.m. in the morning to 1 p.m. and then 2 yeah, till 5:30, and then again at 8 o'clock in the evening. So the whole long day of me, you get me tomorrow. See who video on seatbelts. Funny enough, Far Side, I have just seen did see a lovely one. I'm going to have to clear it with him before I go and order it. That's the thing. Anyway, but we can get it for tomorrow. That'd be incredible. But I am going to be around Sunday morning. So, and we've got all of next week. So we've got time. We've got time. I'm probably not going to do it it's not going to be as in depth as mine. Maybe not. It needs to be a bit thinner. Because he's going to be helping to carry my camera system and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. So it's going to be, honestly, it's going to be great. So what we need to do first is we need to go back in the other room and see if I can find some denim scraps, because I don't want to do it all in this denim. I want to do it in some denim scraps, and I do have some denim scraps. I vaguely remember because I've cut them off from some of my dresses and my skirts. We're going to see if we can find it. Let's go and do that, and then we're going to come back and we're going to do you remember this from the other night? We're going to do some more. Let me just put that over there. Yeah, so our ticket sales are literally growing on a daily basis. Yesterday we had an all-time record of people buying tickets. It's like, whoa. And what's even more exciting is that you know that when you buy your ticket you get asked where you've seen our advert or how you've seen about it. And so we were looking at that last night. I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, you are seeing the YouTube stuff, you are seeing the magazines, you are seeing the Facebook advertising, you are seeing my road advertising. So it's like, woo, it's working. It is definitely working. So please, and also as well, like we're saying, you know, if you are, thank you so much for sharing my live. Hello, Martina, welcome to you. If you're not able to come to the show and you want to still support us for the show, then just buy a ticket, because that would support us incredibly. That really would. And the tickets are £8.50 at the moment, discounted on our website. Exploding Star. You mean this one, Heidi? So yeah, so this is a North Star. So I've cut out 2 more blocks to do. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back into the other room. I'm going to search through my scrap boxes, see if we can find some more denim to go with this little lovely pile, and then come back and do some of those, because I haven't done any sewing all day, and I'm like, I definitely get like that when I haven't done any sewing. Let's get some tea. So I have got about 100, yes, North Star. I have got withdrawals. Far side is huge withdrawals, honestly. When I need every day, I do need to do some sewing. Otherwise, I'm like, definitely. I'm that kind of person because sewing's so good for your well-being, and that's what obviously we're all about. Yeah, so I have got like I think about 250 comfort coasters to iron on the labels. So there's going to be quite a few jobs over the weekend to do. I'd like to get the bag done. I'd like to get this finished. If we can get this wadded and backed and quilted, that'd be amazing. Have a little play around with the violin products. We'll do that over the weekend. I've also got to work out the backing for my 2 quilts that are going off to be long armed on Monday. So I need to work out that. And to be totally honest, tomorrow morning, that's going to be the first job, because if I don't do it tomorrow morning, I am going to forget. And then I'm going to be getting up really early Monday morning to drive to Essex. And I'm going to be like, oh my goodness, I forgot to do that. And I don't think Vicky from the Strawberry Studio is going to be very happy with me. So I'm like, I've got to do that. Anyway, let's go. Let's go and find some more denim. Let's go and do that. Hold on. I'm just going to unplug you guys. Lift you up. So, so Heidi, have you done your countdown video yet? That's what I want to know. We'll let everybody in on the secret. So we're obviously doing a countdown to our quilt show. Oh, thank you so much for following me. Thank you so much. We're doing a countdown to our quilt show, and obviously I've been doing, you know, like 4 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks. You got a 2-week one tomorrow, and then after that, oh, Chirpy, hold on, Chappy, make you guys feel ill. Ah, there he is. See you later, Chirpy. So what was we saying? Right, we're gonna get back to it. I'm laying my pole up on there, because if I don't lay that pole on there, I'm gonna miss it. Where is your brother? Where is your brother, Farside? I don't know. Where is he? Where is Farside gone? Hello, hipster. Nope, you're hoping less croaky tomorrow. No, that's fine. You've got a few days, Heidi, so don't worry. Yeah, so obviously we're doing I'm doing a 2-week countdown tomorrow, and then on 10 days we're going to be doing 10-day countdown. And all of my team have got their days that they're going to be on the countdown, and day 10 actually is going to be Louis, who's actually, I filmed him today. Louis he's helping me at the show, so you're gonna get to meet Louis beforehand. So he will be on, I think, maybe next Wednesday. I don't know, I've got it all written in my diary. But let me see, was there anything in here? Ooh, yes, there is. Yes, look. Because that's what I cut off my other skirt. Do you remember that? Well, that can go in the bag, that's for sure. And there was, I mean, that's a little bit too, that's stuffing, so wadding, so we won't use that. You might have me his live. I don't know, he was here, Mr. Brains. He was here before, your Far Side guy, or your Far Side brother. So we're having a little look for scraps for the denim. I don't know if it is here actually. I did say to him that I may well, no, I just got that bit. I may well put some not wadding, some Liberty in it. I might put some Liberty in it. He was quite happy with that. So we can do that. There was like a spotty one. Right, let me have a look along here, because I do think I might have had some denim. That one's a bit, no, we don't want that one. I'm absolutely convinced I did have some denim. Or did we use it? We may well have used it. Oh, actually, well, this one needs to go away. Let's just put this one up here. It needs to go away. Put that there. I don't even know why that was like that. Okay, so maybe we I don't think my fat quarter boxes have got any denim in it. I did have that spotty one, didn't I? Oh, here it is. Here it is. I knew there was another bit. Let's have a little look. Hello, Freya, my lovely. How are you? Hope you're good. Farside has come back. Right. So I mean that's a bit of denim. So we can definitely put that in the bag. I'm going to be making a denim bag, Freya. That's what we're going to be making for Louis, who's helping me out at the quilt show. He's going to be my right hand guy. He's only 18, so it's very, very exciting. And no, I'm very good, Freya. Freya, it's a big momentous day today because I've hit 2.5 million views on my YouTube channel. We clicked over into that number. I was like, whoa, oh my goodness me. So I think yeah. I mean, we could get some blue, Liberty blue fabrics. I wonder if I can get my scrap box. Is that the scraps? Let me see. I'm gonna try and dig out my Liberty scrap box. Right, me in your wheel. Right, me into my wheel. What? Because I got 2.5 million views on my YouTube channel. Far side. That's very cute. Right, hold on. I need to see. Is this scrap one? Liberty Scrap Superstar. Thank you so much. Are you going to come to our quilt show, Farside? Please come, because we honestly, guys, we need the support. We need people to come to our show. It is literally 2 weeks' time. So you probably saw my little video that I put up of the road banners that went up. We got one more to put up next week, and then the AA road signs can't go up. And once the AA road signs go up, that is me taking lots of deep breaths. I can tell you, I'm literally gonna be like, whoo, here we go. You'll buy a ticket. Oh, it'd be amazing if you could buy a ticket, Farside. Honestly, that just would support us. That really, really would. Thank you so much. Thank you. Because we've just put so much effort into it, and it really does help. So I think I'm going to put, so that'd be quite nice with denim, wouldn't it? Because I know he'd be all right with like flowers in it. And maybe a little bit of that one, because they're kind of like, what you want is dark blues. Maybe a little bit of that one. It's got to be dark blue. That's for sure. So I'm going to definitely do it in so I'll come out of it in a minute, in a scrappy patchwork. That's one, in a scrappy patchwork. In a scrappy patchwork fashion. That's what I'm going to do to make the bag for Louis. So I could take the blue strapping off that. When I go in after my live stream, I'm going to say to my husband, right, look, what can we do? How can we get it here quickly? I mean, I suppose I could go down to Halfords. Do Halfords sell them? Does anybody know that? Do Halfords sell coloured seatbelt strapping? Because I need a blue. I've got a black and I got a pink, but I do not have a blue. So I'm just going to have a keep looking through here. Keep looking. Oh, okay, that's quite a nice one. I want dark. That's a dark blue. Someone wants about ancient civilization and the truth behind them. I have no idea what that's all about. Open brains. Absolutely no idea what that's all about. Yeah, Heidi, I hope you feel better soon. So you've literally come back from your little breakaway ill. I mean, that's not good, is it? I suppose I could put a little bit of that on it. A little bit, maybe. We're just having a little look through my boxes just to see. A lot of this is actually cotton lawn fabric. It wouldn't really, it needs to be robust. It needs to be robust. eBay sells, yes, I know, Farside, but it's not going to come quick enough. It's not going to come quick enough. I probably need it like tomorrow or by Sunday, because I need to make a bag with the strapping. If not, Louis is just going to have black. His choice is going to be black or pink. That's your choice, guy. That's your choice. That's what I'm going to say. I'm gonna go in after my live stream. I'm going to go in a minute. Say to my husband, right, what can we do? So if anybody wants to go on to Halford's website and have a little look for me, and let me know, do they sell coloured seatbelt straps? That's what I need to know. So off you go and check. I like giving you guys jobs to do. Right, I'm going to go with all the blues. I'm going to go with all the dark blues, and yeah, Don't you just love my little suitcases? Have a look. Thank you, Freya. Thank you, Freya. Go and have a look. Do they sell it? Do they? I mean, they're going to be the only people that would sell it. Oh, the other thing I should tell you as well is quite funny, really. So when obviously we went to put the roadside banner up, it was very early in the morning. It was, you know, like, I don't know, 6:30 in the morning, and it was quite. It rained when it's only saying they sell the coloured pads. Ah, that's no good. That's no good. That doesn't help. But no, well, anyway, so we went really early in the morning, and it stopped raining when we went up there, and then we got all the banners up. We got the banner up. I'm just looking to see if I've got any more blue. And it looked like it was going to rain like any minute now. And literally, there's a really good photo, isn't there, Heidi, of me standing by the big banner with this great big massive grey black cloud behind me. It looks like we're going to storm Brighton with our quilts. That's what we're going to do. It's really funny. From Ben's Houseware, who considered the cheap dog leads. Maybe, you never know. I mean, are they coloured though? Those people of honey morning. There you go. Heidi Sharan is giving you a lovely little tip there. Maybe. Anyway, so we've got our scraps of our blues. Let's go back in the other room. We're going to do those two. There's 2 stars. That's what we're going to do. Oh, let's show you those. Yeah, I mean, I think I can see what we can do is the answer. Oh, hang on. You are not. Put that in there, right. Okay, so I think I've got everything. Okay, nothing. I'm gonna go and see. Right, so this is my little pile of my denims, double denim, and then we're going to be putting some of this denim with it, and then we're going to sell. Yes, KBT sell at 16 colours. KBT, okay, of seatbelt webbing, right. I will go and have a look at that later. And then we're going to put that one with it. And a little bit of Liberty. I mean, we won't do a lot of Liberty, just a little bit of Liberty. 50 mil. Right, okay, okay. Is that, let me see. KBT. It depends how quick it's going to come, though, remember. I need it quickly. KBT. Oh, hang on, not KNT. KBT. KBT Fabrics. Oh. KBT. .co.uk, them guys. Okay, interesting. Right, I'll leave that on the screen. I'll go and have a look at that in a bit. Let me get a sip of my tea. So yes, so have you seen my lovely, just slightly digressing here, have you seen my lovely little cubey things? So this is one, this is another one, and I think I might show you guys how to make these. I mean, there is. Hello, Chantel. How are you? I love that picture you sent me of your quilt. That's probably my secretarial skills. That's a very high hourly rate, Far Side. I mean, I must admit. I mean, I don't know what planet you live on. Thank you. Just you know, send the invoice in. Hello, Brim. Welcome to you. Anyway, so I'll make you a cube. How about if I do that, Farsad? I'll make you a cube in exchange. So yeah, so these are really, really lovely little storagey cubes. There is a video on my YouTube channel, and in fact the shorts are going out at the moment of how to make this. So maybe we might be making one of these at some point, because I do need to make a few more, but that's just like a different size one, really. So on my YouTube channel you saw me make this size, and this is actually the same size fabric. I've just made it taller. And so I quite clearly did not sew on the hearts, because the hearts are sitting inside there. But anyway, nobody needs to know about that, do they really? So let's put that down there. So what I'm going to do is I want to do, what is it, 9:10. Okay. I really like this. I really don't want to use it. It is so cute. I'm like, Do I want to use it? I mean, I wish I'd brought two now. One for me to use and one for me to display up there. That's what I'd like to do. Because I think it would look quite cute up there, in all honesty, next to everything else that's up there. At some point, we'll have a little tidy up about there, that's for sure. Anyway, so do I need the receipt? No, probably not. Let's chuck that. And I'm going to keep that for prosperity. And anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to make the other two North Star blocks. That can go there. I got my lovely, lovely, lovely selection there. Sharon, of my lovely, beautiful tartan fabrics. I'm still in my head trying to think out what I'm going to make. I'll make something special, that's for sure. Hello, Sally. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. So this is what so if you didn't see me make these the other night, I mean, if you did, you're going to get to see the wonder of the North Star block again. But if you didn't, then you're going to see it now. So this is what I'm going to make, okay? And so there is actually, let me see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 here already. I'm going to make another 2 because I'm going to put them together in a 6, and then we're going to wad it. We're going to back it. I'm going to quilt it, and then I'd like to give it to Project Linus when they're at our quilt show. So that's going to be one of the things I'd like to get finished tomorrow. So my first job tomorrow is do the backing fabric. Right, so I need to make a list. Let me make a list. Hold on a minute. Make a list. Right. So the first job is do the backing fabric for the Liberty quilts. Right, that is job number 1. Okay, that's job number 1. I am someone that does like a list, just so you know. I survive on all my lists. I survive on my diary, and everything. You know, if it's not in the diary, if it's not on the list, then it's not going to happen. That's what I'm like. And so I do like a list, and I do like to tick things off as well. So you know, so I'll put Fast Side's invoice on it as well. And so that's the first thing. So that's going to be in the morning. We're going to do that. I also want to do Louis' bag, because we can crack on and make that even though I don't have the bag strapping, because the bag strapping is the very last thing to go on. So it's not a problem if it doesn't come tomorrow, or I can't get it tomorrow, which is not a problem. If you're not really coming in, absolutely, Far Side. If you're not on my list, it's not happening. And your husband teases you about the lists. Oh, hello, Tiana. You got an early start tomorrow. Oh, have a lovely day tomorrow, Tiana. Make sure you let me know tomorrow night what you're doing. So yeah, so Louis' bag is also tomorrow. We're trying to do the North Star. I'm going to call it the North Star Linus quilt. We're going to do that, and then I've got some more of the crazy patchwork to do. I've got another cushion to do, another Geesbend quilt, the other Geesbend quilt to carry on tomorrow. So anyway, so we get these things done tomorrow first, and then we'll do the other bits. Anyway, so because actually, you know what? So there's another newsletter coming out tomorrow. So if you haven't yet signed up to our completely free membership, please go over to our website, click on the join button. Even if you never think you're ever going to sew, you can very much join in with us. You can very much sign up to it, and we will welcome you with open arms. You can. Yes, it's coming out. It's another one that's coming out tomorrow. So just go to our website, click on the join button, and sign up to that. And that's where the newsletters come out from. So another one, obviously, about the quilt show. It's coming out, and so there's not actually. I mean, I might be doing one more newsletter before the quilt show, potentially. I haven't decided yet. But there's not actually. I haven't actually got huge amounts to do. You can't even sow seeds. I can't sow seeds either, Far Side. Actually, I'm hopeless with plants. Not like my good friend and fellow team member Heidi is over on YouTube. No, I mean, you know, yeah, but you know. Anyway, so yeah, so we're going to make a North Star block. So to make a North Star block, obviously this is very an adaptable pattern. I'm making it so it goes down to a 15-inch square, and you can trim it down. So the middle square is going to be an 8-inch. So that is my 8-inch center, which I did it in that fabric. Can you see that? Look, it's very cute. It's very cute. It's got little birdies. And so then I decided to do the other points in the yellow, because I thought the yellow would look quite nice. And then there's the birdie one. So to make the North Star block, you get your right side of fabric facing up, and then this right side of fabric. Now obviously this is directional fabric. Directional fabric means it's all going in one direction. So now I'm telling you now, with my North Star, it looks very Christmassy. I mean, I suppose it is a little bit, potentially. It potentially is. Look. Far Side over on TikTok thinks it's Christmassy. And the thing is, hello, Abby, and hey, welcome to you, because it is directional fabrics. I'm telling you now that these, when I do the points on the North Star, it's not going to be in any direction. It's just they're going to move. So, you know, you do have to accept that. Okay. But this one is going to be the right direction because I'm going to make sure it is. So, you know, that's fine. Anyway, so we're going to do right side of fabric to right side of fabric. And these are 4.5 inch squares. And then the others are 4 inch. Let's see who else is joining us. Microscope. Someone else has been invited through our lovely Far Side. You can even keep your houseplants alive. She can keep her houseplants alive. That's such pure dedication. That is. I don't even have. When you come to my house, Heidi, everything's artificial grass and no plants. Just so you know, don't get upset. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do all 4 of them, and we're doing right side of fabric to right side of fabric, and we're going to just do this for now. Yeah. So if you haven't met me before, if you're just joining now, my name is Rachel. And I'm the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association. And I've just hit 2.5 million views on my YouTube channel tonight. So I'm super, super excited about that. And thank you so much to everybody who watches us and supports us. And, you know, no cactuses. Sorry, just slightly digress there. And yeah, watches and supports us, you know, and has been with us on our journey, because it's been incredible, really. And also, you know, come along to our quilt show if you're able to. If you just want to support us and buy a ticket on our website, then please do. That would be incredible. And hello, Raj, welcome to you. And also, if you haven't followed me before, please click on the subscribe button or the follow button on TikTok. And if you've got any questions, which is the most important thing, which is what we're all about, is I'm definitely about sharing my sewing knowledge. So if you've got any questions you want to ask, just ask away, even if it is not so related, anything about me, about So Happy Quilt Association. If I can answer it, then I will answer it. Here is our lovely Alan. Hello, Alan. How are you? Hope you're good. What are you doing tonight? Alan is asking what I'm doing tonight. I'm making a North Star block, Alan. This is what I'm making. I'm making one of these. Actually, in fact, I'm making 2 of these. That's what I'm doing. Not in that fabric, in different fabric. Because this is going to be for a Project Liners quilt. So now I've pinned them all together, right side of fabric to right side of fabric. I'm going to use, this is my quilter's quarter, and I'm going to use this to draw a line from one corner to the other like that, and draw it down the middle. So I'm going to use my friction pen. Hello, Divine Power. Welcome to you. I'm going to do my friction pen down the middle. And then I'm going to draw a 1/4 inch line either side of the of that middle line. And this is a really, really good way of keeping your lines straight. Actually, is you use a ruler, use a friction pen, use a heat erasable pen, and use one of these to make your lines either side. So you can see the middle line. Can you see the middle line? Hope you can. And then you can see the lines either side. I'll do the next one because actually it didn't come out that well. We'll do it again. Well, obviously I'm going to be doing it 4 times. This is a really, really good way as well of making a block called Flying Geese. So what we're actually doing is we're making half square triangles, or in the quilting world, they are called a HST, just so you know. A HST, but I always call it the long version of the half square triangles. So that's not one. And Alan said he always wanted to do that, but it always goes wrong. Oh, well, just write some notes, Alan, write some notes. So the center square is an 8-inch square. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do it. And then you need 4 4.5 inch. Hold on, because I just so happen to have another one ready to go. You need 4.5 inch to match the inner square, and 4.5 inch for your outside, and then 4 inch, okay, for the corners. And so I'm going to show you how to do it. And then, so what you're going to do is you're going to do right side of fabric to right side of fabric. You're going to draw a line from point to point. And then you're going to use your quilter's quarter or a ruler and do your 1/4 inch mark either side that middle line. Hello, Julie. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. So, yeah, so if you want to share my live, please do. Thank you so much for liking it as well. And if you haven't clicked on the follow button, then please follow me. So then you're going to get the next one. So all 4 need, get yourself a friction pen, Alan. One of these. A little friction pen, as in Frixon. And you know, I was just thinking to myself, I'm so happy that I now keep TikTok in shop mode every single night, because I don't have to worry about thinking, oh my goodness, I'm going to get stung for saying a friction pen or stung for showing a bit of fabric. So yeah, we're all good. We worked it out. Hello, Kim. How are you? Good evening. Good evening. It's a very exciting day today, Kim, because my YouTube channel has hit 2.5 million views. Can't believe it. Anyway, so now you've done all 4 of those, okay, like that. Can you see that? You're now going to stitch down those outer 2 lines. So let me show you how you do that. Okay. Oh, now it would help if I changed my cotton. Thank you very much. I know. I'm just like, wow. I never even thought I'd get 2 views, let alone 2.5 million views. It's amazing. It's incredible. It really is. So I got another quilt that came in today, Kim. I went to pick it up this morning. It is called A Trip Around the World. It's a very, very exciting quilt. So I'm just going to change back to my white cotton, because I had the black in, and we do not want the black. No, I think, was the bobbin underneath white? I think it might be white. Hold on a minute. Hello, Tiny Chef. Love that TikTok name. Why are you a tiny chef? Do you make tiny food? When you're tiny chefing? Reminds me of Big Cook, Little Cook. Do you remember that program? He was a tiny chef. Right. I need a bit of fabric. Where is a bit of fabric? Okay, let's just use one of these. That'll do. Because now I've changed my cotton over. Whenever you change your cotton or your needle or anything like that, test your sewing machine. Make sure it's stitching as good as you want. You never thought of using Quilters cord as a good tip. You are welcome, Heidi. And Heidi, just you wait until you see what's in your goodie bag. Might be one of my favourite items. You never know. Right. Okay. So we're going to stitch down those outer 1/4 inch lines. Obviously, you know, if you've got a 1/4 inch foot, you could just rely on that. But I thoroughly rely on using the lines that I've drawn down. So I am doing it in like a chain piece in. So as I've done the first one, as I do the second one, I'm just going to feed it in. You just do a couple of stitches like off your. That can be a little bit scary sometimes, because you think, well, I'm not sewing on fabric, so where's it going? But it's still doing like a chain. That's why I call it a chain piece, really. So you're just going to keep stitching down that one, and then on to the 4th one. Hello, Sophie. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. So excited. Oh yes, oh yes. Do not go asking Kirsty what's in the bags, because she knows. It's only me and Kirsty that know. Right. So now these are in a long, that is what's called a chain piece, okay? They're chained together like that. So I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to stitch down the other side, and which actually needs to go that way. That way. And hello, Violetta. Welcome to you. Obviously, as you have sewn that first line, you don't need the pin in it anymore. So just take the pin out. Actually, I've got to swap. I've got to swap feet. Does any of you do this sometimes when you're sewing? I usually use my right foot to sew with it, but sometimes I think, let's give my right foot a rest and use the left one. Sometimes I think I can't do it with both feet, but actually no, I thoroughly can. And it's quite. I don't know whether my my speed is the same with my left foot than it is my right foot. It's quite funny. It's a bit like driving a car, isn't it? Right, let's turn it on over to there. Coming down the last one. Right, let me get my skizzers at the ready. Never getting in a car with you driving. I'm a very good driver. Thank you very much, Far Side. A lot of my friends have been in my car and they love going in my car. I have an automatic anyway. I have an automatic, so I have to use my right foot. Just so you know. I can drive a manual, but I prefer an automatic. Right, so now that I've stitched those, I'm going to cut them all apart. So they're like that right now. And then I'm going to literally, so that middle line, the middle line there, can you see the middle line? That is what I'm going to cut down. I'm cutting down the middle line. Do not cut on your sewing line. Do not cut on your sewing line. Believe me, I've done that quite a few times and I'm not concentrating, but do not do that. So you're going to cut them and then that goes into, I always like to look at the time and think, automatic are better. You can drink your coffee. Absolutely. Absolutely you can drink your coffee. In my case, you can drink your Earl Grey tea with your oat milk. But only in traffic though. Thank you, Far Side. Only in traffic. When you're stationary, that's only we're allowed to do. Right, there you go. So I'm cutting these. Have I done that one? Doesn't look like I have, but I have. Okay, like that. Sorry, I just thought of something. I'm just going to pop that up there. I don't want to lose my bobbin. Oh, Teresa, you prefer manual over automatic because none of your family members drive the manual. They all drive automatic. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. So I did I saw someone use a rotary cutter with both hands. They don't even need a rotating mat. Wow, how do they do that? Well, like that. Oh my goodness, I don't know what that is. Yes, definitely don't do it while driving. It would be dangerous. Anyway, right. So we're getting distracted from our North Star block, people. So right. So now that they're like this, they're all in little triangles, hence your half square triangle. You're gonna pull them open like that, and then you can iron it if you want to. You can go off and iron it, but what you could do is literally just finger press it down. So you want them to look like that. So I'm going to put them like this. Like that. Yeah, so 2 weeks to the show. Oh my goodness me. I think this week coming is going to fly by. And then we're going to be up at the race course putting up the next big banner. And yeah. I want to go and drive past it. I want to go up and yeah, just swap their hands over. Well, I don't know how they do that, Heidi. That's just mad. That's just strange. Strange. I need to watch it. I need to watch it. Hello, Mary. Welcome to you, Mary. Hope you're good. Yes, I want to go. I thoroughly want to go back up to the race course and go and have a drive past our boarding, just to see what it looks like. You know, just make sure. Are you okay? I've left you. Are you okay? I think I might go Sunday morning. I'm not going to go tomorrow. I'm going to when do we do it? Thursday, Friday, today, Saturday. Yeah, maybe go Sunday. Might even go Monday. Oh no, because I'm going to Essex Monday, so I can't. Maybe Tuesday. Yeah, maybe go Tuesday. Just get my eyeballs on it, just to make sure it's all good. Make sure my little Binky the mouse up there is behaving and she's not running around the race course, because you never know. Anyway, so now we're going to. So you've either ironed them or you've finger pressed them all out. So what you should do is organize where they're going to go. Okay. So these are your corners. So these are your 4-inch squares. Now, like I said, this is very, very adaptable. You do not have to do this size. I mean, don't ask me if you want to. Mine's going to come out at a 15-inch square block, but don't ask me if you want to do a bigger one, because I wouldn't know. I'd have to go and work it all out. I mean, I might be able to do it for you, but so you put your four corners are going to go there, and then you've got these ones, and you're going to work out your points of your star, which are that one. Now I'm going to try with all my might and get it, as you know, I said it's like non-directional. It's directional fabric. I'm going to try and get it in the right direction, but I can't promise it right now, because I think it's all over the place. It's very cute though. I like this one. I really, really like this one. I really do. Hello, Izzy. I like that yellow. It is, yeah, yellowy orange. Look, can you see that? It is definitely a yellowy orange. And I think it really goes well with that one as well. Look, Heidi, look. I think it goes really well. So that's got to go there. Oh yeah. Yeah, proper upside down. But that is the thing. If you're going to do a North Star block and you want all the fabric in the right direction, do not use directional fabric. Okay, but I'm not worried about this because it's just for a little kiddo's quilt. So I'm just going to have a look. Can I change it? No. Nice. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking, can I change it so it is in the right direction? And I think the answer to that is maybe no. I think it's a big no. So we're not going to spend hours trying to work it out. We're just going to leave it as it is, okay? So what we're going to do is we're now going to sew it. So you're going to sew these 4 together. Then you'll do these 2, the outer 2 to the middle one, and then you'll do the top 4 row. So first of all, to make myself a little bit of space, I'm going to sew. So just to keep it all together, I'm going to put that one on the outer 2 on top of each other, put them inside that middle square. And then I'm going to get these ones and I'm going to put them on top of each other because it just gives you a little bit more room basically. So now I'm going to sew this row together. So you're going to do right side of fabric to right side of fabric. Now you could at this point use your 1/4 inch ruler. Got me on your have you, far side? Oh, say hello over on that side. Flip to the other side of the screen, far side. Go and say hello, and I'll see it come up there. So what you could do is use your 1/4 inch ruler to draw that line down. Are you watching me portrait or are you watching me landscape though? Because there's 2 versions over on YouTube. It's very fancy over there. So you could do, yeah, use your 1/4 inch ruler and you could do a 1/4 inch line. However, I have a 1/4 inch line on my sewing my presser foot. So I'm actually going to use that as my marker to do 1/4 inch stitching. And I've gone back to using my right foot now. I just thought, I always say my right foot. Anyway, so now we're going to do the other 2, which is the outer one and then the next one in, which I suppose you could call number 3. Let's call it number 3. And so hello, Divine Power, welcome to you. So now we've got these 2. So we're going to again do right side of fabric to right side of fabric and lay them right on top of each other and do another 1/4 inch line. And what we're going to do is pull that open and it should look like that. That's what it now looks like, okay? And so I'm just going to literally give it a little finger press like that. So the other thing I've actually got to work out, I might have to write on my list. Hold on a minute. This is how my brain works. I'm like, don't forget about that, Rachel. Is, hang on, prepare my City quilting demo stuff. There you go. You heard that here. I've got to prepare my City quilting demo stuff. Right, so now I'm going to do those middle ones. So you got the 2 on either side. So you're going to do exactly the same thing, right side of fabric to right side of fabric. I mean, what you can do as well, so I do sometimes, is when I've got a quilt block all laid out into the right direction of how you want it to be, take a photo of it, okay? Take a photo, because sometimes you can get distracted. You can go off and do something, and then you're like, where does that piece go? Where does that piece go? So that's why, you know, but I've made so many of these now that I'm like, you know, I kind of know. Or what she says. Hang on. Where does that go? That one goes there. That one goes there. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Right. Okay. We're going to right side of fabric to right side of fabric and the 1/4 inch going down. Yeah. So if you're just joining me now, if you haven't met me before, my name is Rachel. And if you've got any sewing related questions you want to ask, then please do. Right. So now you've done those two squares together, you're going to join that one to there and that one to there. So you're going to join them in at the sides. So I'm going to put, again, a right side of fabric to right side of fabric. Now, obviously, this is obviously directional fabric. And when I put it in the quilt, it's probably going to turn it again. Sometimes, you know, if you get kind of like a bit overwhelmed, shall we say, by directional fabric and keeping it in the right direction, just don't use it. Don't use it. Just go for fabric that is like all one color or has non-directional, like the flower one, that's a non-directional fabric. Right. Now, the other thing is as well, as I'm going along doing this, I should really be like ironing it every single time, but you don't have to. I mean, you know, it all comes out in the wash. That's what I say. Okay, so now I'm going to do the next one, which is going to go there. There we go. There we go. Yes, if you got any questions you want to ask, then please do. And doesn't matter what platform, our social media platforms you're watching me on, whether it is on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or any others, you want to ask a question, please ask a question because I can see the comments. And right, there we go. So then, okay, it's 20 to 10. Because you know what? I've had loads of emails come in today and I haven't even touched them. So huge apologies to all those guys who've emailed me. Because I did not get in till way gone 5:30. And then I had a few bits and bobs I had to do. And then, yeah, obviously get prepared for you to come out to here. And so, yeah. Huge apologies to anybody who's emailed me today. No, they haven't heard from Rachel. So we're going to do the next one. Oh, I had a phone call as well. That's what I did as well. I had a telephone conversation with my good friend Susie from Ashmead Designs, as in aka Hexiform. I had a chat to her tonight, and she, because she's coming to our quilt show, so I need to have a little catch up with her. I did that very quickly. Okay, so then you do the outside square to the inner square, and then you're going to do the same one again. So now we are stitching the top. Hold on. The top line together. Voila. Hello, Joy. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Hello, Saf. Welcome to you. So now we've got the outer two points done. We're going to do the right side of fabric to right side of fabric. And stitch those again. So you're always stitching it on a 1/4-inch stitch. I mean, the thing is, really, you should do it on a 1/4-inch stitch, okay? But what I found is, as long as your stitching remains the same, if you did like what they call a scant seam, which is a really, really tight seam to the edge, as long as all of your seams were the same, it is going to come out fine. So now we've got this one and that one like that. I'll hold it up and show you. There you go. Looks like that now. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So now what we're going to do is we're going to stitch that line onto that line. So lay right side of fabric to right side of fabric. Put your where your seams, SEAMS seams are lying near together. Make sure they're laying on top of each other, because that is how you're going to make this as close as you can get it on your points. You can also stretch the fabric a little bit if it's not quite joining up, just like stretch it a little bit. So I'm going to do that. So now I'm going to stitch down there on a 1/4-inch line. Hello, Cynthia. Welcome to you. Hope you're good this evening. Yes, if you want to let me know where you're from in this wonderful world, what your plans are for the weekend. I assume you're just resting, Heidi. You're just going to be resting over the weekend. Yeah, so annoying, isn't it? So annoying getting colds. So I'm doing another 1/4-inch seam. Down, down, down. Put that to there. I take my little pin out. Obviously, when you get close to where the seam is, make sure you just take your pin out. because you do not want to be going and sewing through a seam. There we go. A bit of sewing as well. Yeah, a little bit of resting, a little bit of sewing. Nice, 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 nice. So now I've done that one, and I'm now going to stitch on this one, which is going to go there. So again, right side of fabric to right side of fabric. Also, like I said, you know, you could go and iron every single one, and if you went and ironed it, you know, it might actually make it a little bit easier. I generally just iron them straight after, or I mean, sometimes I do. If I'm teaching it at a group, then yes, I probably would iron every single one, because obviously I've got more people that are watching me, and and obviously my iron is right over there. So I've had a long day. That's my excuse. I'll tell you what though, going back to Hobbycraft, they had some nice sewing machines in there. They did. I had a little look actually at those sewing machines. I was like, very, very nice. They had a make called Silver, and they had obviously Singers, and I think that's all they had. Well, they had their own Hobbycraft make. So I might at some point do a little review of one of their sewing machines they've got in their shop. You never know. Right. It's another quarter of an inch. I love that you're not ironing it. Absolutely, Trisha. I mean, the thing is, believe me, Trisha, okay? Hello, Dee. Good evening to you. The thing is, okay, Trisha, that I've done it where I've ironed every single bit, okay, all the way. And then I've done it where I haven't. And you know what? Hasn't made much of a difference. Literally, there's not made any difference. So I just like, you know, and you know, and also as well, there is a cost element to ironing, as you know, and but what you could do, what I do love, and I do use this sometimes, if I can find it, hold on a second, I will find it, is this lovely thing, Trisha. This is a seam roller. I love a seam roller. And so you could like roll your seams out like that if you want to, you know, you could do that. So right. So have you had a good day, Dee? Have you had a good day? I hope you have. I got it. Yeah. So this is the last little bit of yet another North Star, and then so right. So look, now this all your daughter has a rather LS14. I think mother-in-law just fixed it. Ah, nice, nice. I don't know whether that was the machine that I saw in Hobbycraft today. I mean, it's possible. I don't know. Anyway, so look, obviously this is not ironed, but there you go. Look, there is a North Star block. So now I've got another one I want to do. It's, you know, it's quite cute in that fabric. I really, really, really love that fabric. So cute. Yeah, so we'll give that an iron. Not too much today. Been doing some hand embroidery. Day off. For the show prep. Love that, Dee. Love that. Love that. Love hearing that. I'm absolutely fine. This is lovely and bright, isn't it? It's going to go in a Project Linus quilt. That's where it's going to go. And as you can see, look. Actually, if we turn it that way around. So that's the inside. Da, da, da. There you go. There you go. Obviously, it's not ironed, but we will iron it. I'll add it to the pile. Yes, Dee, I'm absolutely fine. So today is very exciting, Dee, because my YouTube channel hit 2.5 million views today while I was out collecting quilts for the quilt show. My husband's like, did you know? I'm like, no. Very exciting. And I went to Hobbycraft, and I went and had a lovely little meet up with some of my team and one of my volunteers for the quilt show. Gave them their sashes for the show, which is very exciting. Anyway, so we're going to do another one, because obviously we remember last night we cut out the fabric, so there'll be 6 blocks, and then tomorrow, so it's 10 to 10. If I speed up a bit, we'll get the second one done. And then tomorrow, what we're going to do, because it's on my list, is to put the quilt together. That's what we're going to do. Right, so here we go again. So you want your 4-inch squares to one side. You want your 4.5-inch squares like that. You're going to get your right side of fabric to your right side of fabric and lay it one on top of the other. and pop a little pin in it just to stop it from moving. Do it to all four, and then we're going to do those lines. Hello. Oh, thank you, Joy, for following me. Thank you so much. I hope you've had a lovely day. So what's your plans for the weekend then, Dee? More show prep? More show prep. We had a lovely live stream last night. Actually, we were talking. I was listing all the exhibitors that come into the show last night, and on my live stream, pinged up your website, showed some of your lovely little products that you do. Joy is off to yard sales. And Kim's off to bed. I'm going to start tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Kim. I'm actually live streaming all day tomorrow, so obviously I'm on in the evening again. So if you're busy during the day, then just join in the evening. You are very, very welcome. See you later. Bye, Kim. Right, so we're going to do... Oh, I keep picking up that really, really random one. I've got a random one. That's really funny. So, yeah, so what else? So, yes, I went to... so me watching tomorrow, usual domestic bliss there. Hello Marnie, welcome to you, Marnie. So I also went to Hobbycraft as well today. That was good fun. Got myself some little fat quarters and gave them a whole load of our quilts show leaflets, and obviously our leaflets for the SHQA as well. And they were really, really, they were like, yeah, give them here. We'll put them out on our check-in desk. I was like, wow. Anyway, so you're going to do the same thing again what we did before. So you're going to draw a line from one point to the other, just like this, and then a line down each side, and yeah, there we go. There we go. So the plans for our quilt show, I think we are almost there, apart from one more massive road sign that's got to go up. The AA road signs that's got to go up. I mean, obviously there's been big road signs up for the last 4 weeks, so it's a lot. It is a lot, but it's very, very exciting. I do want to go down to Brighton Seafront and go and have a little look at those ones, but whether I'll get to do that, I don't know if I get time. I mean, I might get time next week, maybe. But all the goodie bags are now ready for the quilt show, and which is great. I've got to wait for the cellophane to turn up so that I can prettify all of the raffle prizes. They're all going to be prettified. And then what else have I got to do? Oh, we got to do the signs for the quilts. That's another job we got to do. And just general like around the place signs, those kind of ones. That's what I've got to finish off next week. So I mean, there's not actually huge amount of stuff to do. And so yeah, so if you're just joining now, wondering what I'm talking about our very first inaugural SHQA quilt show on the 5th and 6th of September at the Brighton Racecourse. And you've really got to come along to this, guys, because it's going to be incredible and it's going to be amazing. And Brighton hasn't had a quilt show on this scale in 14 years. And we are bringing it back to Brighton. We're bringing the fabric and the wonders of quilts and notions and everything back to Brighton. So, and the parking is completely free at the racecourse, which is wonderful as well. We've got a lovely little cafe in there. That's something I've got to do this week. That needs to go on my list. Find out what's in the cafe, so I can tell my lovely exhibitors on Sunday night at our meeting what's in the cafe. What is in the cafe? So yes, that might be my... Oh, I can't because she won't be there tomorrow. That's my Monday job, I think. Hello, Camilla. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. So yeah, so my plan for the weekend is live streaming tomorrow. Lots of jobs to do here in the sewing room, and then Sunday morning I'm live streaming. Not sure about the afternoon at the moment. I've penciled it in. It just depends if I get my things finished. I wanted to get finished ready for our meeting on Sunday night. So right, so now I'm going to... So I've drawn all the lines. Okay, I've drawn the middle line. There you go. And I've drawn the lines down each side. So what I'm going to do now is the outer lines, I'm going to stitch down those. And obviously this is always... My live streams are always stored on my YouTube channel. So if you want to go and watch it back, you want to put me on pause, you're very welcome to do that. Please go ahead. And if you do ever make this block, please send me photos, because I'd love to see it. I love seeing when people send me photos of things they've made, having watched me on a live stream or at a demo or at Quilt Group, not at demo, at Quilt Group. And always important, hoping that you have in the morning, hoping for bacon butties in the morning. Well, funny enough, Dee, funny you should say that, actually, because I'm just going to have to stop for a minute, okay? Because one of the questions that the race course has asked me, and I don't know whether you guys want this or not, is do you want breakfast baps on the Saturday and Sunday morning? Obviously, you've got to pay for them, but do you want them to provide that? So Sunday night on our suppliers meeting, I'm going to be finding out what the general consensus is, if you do want that. So would you want that, Dee? You would. Wow. Okay. Okay. I'll put you down as a yes then. Right. I mean, if the general I've got to tell them Monday morning. I don't know the answer. I just said, well, I don't know. I really don't know. Because they can open the cafe early. Okay, right. Okay, I'll put D from DWS Designs. She says yes. Okay, if the general consensus of everybody is yes, then okay, that's what we'll be doing. That's what we'll be doing. Amazing, amazing. I wasn't sure. I really wasn't sure. I was like, don't know. Right, so now I've chain pieced it like that again. I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to stitch down the other side and come down this side. And stitch down the outline. Obviously, I need to keep my eyes slightly on it. Just make sure you're stitching on that little blue line. Yes, I'm really excited about Monday, going up to Essex to go and take my quilts to be long-armed. Obviously, I'm not going to stay there while they're being done. I'm thoroughly going to leave them with Vicky and get her to, long arm and bring them back. Hello, Jeanette. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. So I'm really hoping. Yeah, no, it's going to be really lovely. So I don't know whether I don't think I'm going to go back and pick them up. I think I'll get them to poster. I don't. Well, I don't know. Will I? Maybe we will actually, because it is all my Liberties, my special Liberty quilts. So I might go back and pick them up. I'll see. Because I don't think I haven't done in time for the quilt show. I don't actually know that answer. Right. So now I've snipped them. I'm gonna cut down that middle line, not on those sewn lines. You do not want to stitch on that. Cut on that. So do that one and that one. And this one. So if you've got any questions you want to ask, then please do. If it's about bacon butties. Do you want tomato sauce with that tea? You're very welcome. There you go. There's those ones. All right. So now I'm going to open them out. Hello, Ella. Open them out and do a little finger press. Press them down. Do the next one. Like that. Now, obviously, we have got those drawn lines on the back, haven't we? We have got those friction pen lines, and so obviously we will iron it before we put them all six together, because it will make it easier for them to go together if the whole thing's ironed, and that will take off those marks on those triangles. Okay. Let me do that one. That one. Hello, Lily Rose. Welcome to you, Lily Rose. Right. So now that I've opened all of my little triangle things out, I'm going to lay them. So I'm actually going to put this away because I don't need this now. Remember what I always say, tidy up as you go. Because if you don't, you get into a right old mess. I wonder if I've got any tea left. Let me see. I do. Hello, Monday. What a lovely name. Okay, so we're going to lay them out. So these are my corner squares. These are my 4-inch squares. And you're going to lay that one there. Lay that one there. That one there and that one there. Okay, so there's your 4 corners. And then you're going to get your pointy ones and lay them down as well. And so they are like your points of your star coming out. I do love doing these because it's quite an adaptable pattern. Like I said, if you just did loads of half square triangles, then you could make can you see Chirpy tonight? Oh yes, good thinking. D, you're so invested in Chirpy. Right, hang on. He's going to be appearing in literally 2 minutes. Right, let me just get this in place. We're going to see Chirpy. We'll go and see Chirpy. No problems at all. We saw Chirpy at 9 o'clock, actually. We quickly hot-footed it out. I don't think you were here then. Right. Let's go. You've not met him. Oh, D. Quick. Hold on. Hang on. There he is. That is Chirpy. This is Chirpy Bird. If you've never met Chirpy Bird before, this is my little cuckoo clock that lives in my sewing room. He would chime every hour. He has got a patchwork roof. He has got bunting. He's even got a hat on. Whether his hat would change for the winter, we're going to have to see because it might change for the winter because he's got his summer hat on at the moment. So he's going to chirp any minute. Wait for it. I can't believe you haven't met him, Dee. Look, goodie bags for the show. Goodie bags. Come on, Chirpy. So I have had to make another patchwork roof for my good friend Susan. So if you see Susan at the show, she's got one. She's so happy to help volunteer. Oh. Ah, there you go. Did you enjoy that? Let's go back. I should have got in by now. That's the only problem. Known as 10 o'clock. Right, we're back. Sorry for disturbing the sewing. No, that's absolutely fine, Dee. I get it all the time. I think actually people actually watch the live stream so they can see Chirpy now. I'm convinced of it. He's the one that's got very tweet. I know. He's the one that's got the 2.5 million views. Just so you know, not me. It's really funny. Anyway, no, that's fine. We're going to get back to this, and then I'm definitely going to finish because I've got I don't know what I've got to do when I get in. Well, I've got to find the seatbelt strapping. That's what I've got to do. If not, I'm going to message Louis and say, right, slight problem. Anyway, so yeah, so we're going to do right side of fabric to right side of fabric. But did you like him? Did you enjoy seeing Chirpy Bird? Yeah, so he might get a change of hat for the winter. I was thinking, why are you not doing that? You see, look, now my sewing machine's not sewing. It's not good. What is going on? Something is going on here. Might have to turn it on and off again. It's not happy. It's not happy that we left it. I was perfectly fine until you walked away to go and give Chirpy the limelight. My what is going on here? This is a bit of a problem. I'm definitely thinking of getting this service. You know what? When I go away for a few days in October, I'm definitely thinking of getting this service. Right, let me just see if I can. That's the one I got to pull. Oh, there we are. He's very sweet. You have a bag made out of sleep. I have a bag made out of sleep bags. Oh, cost you a lot of money, viewers. Oh, yeah. So my handbag D has seatbelt strapping on it because I love making that. But I've got, yeah, I think you might have missed that as well because I was talking about it earlier. I've got, well, I haven't got to, but I'm going to make a bag for who's helping me out at the quilt show called Louis. He's going to be helping me. And hang on. You see, it wasn't impressed, was it? It wasn't like you got off to see Chirpy, and now I'm not happy, says Sewing Machine. Right, where do we get to? Got to there. Yeah, so I need to get some seatbelt strapping for the bag strap. And I do have a pink and I have a black, but he wants blue, so I don't know. I might have to message him and say, I'd love to see that bag though, D, actually. I bet that's really, really interesting. Because it's really, great to make handles on bags or your strap on your back because it's so soft. What I love about it is it's soft on your neck. That's what I love about it. And yeah, right. So I'm just going through in my head the plans for tomorrow. What is the plans? So essentially, I am going to be live streaming all day tomorrow. I'll be on about 10, and then we're going to work out the backing fabric for my Liberty quilt. That's going to be fun. So basically, what I've got to do is find the backing fabric that I want to use for the quilt. One of them is very easy because I've actually got the backing fabric ready. So we need to lay it on top of the back of the quilt, see if it's going to fit. More than likely come and stitch two pieces together because obviously it's not going to be as wide as my quilt. And then I've got to make sure there is a 4-inch edge around the edge of the backing fabric for the quilt because that's how it works. And obviously it's no wadding in it because it's got the hexiform, so we don't need the wadding. Okay, it's that one. That one is done. That's the bottom one. And then we're going to do the sides. And then what else we got to do? What else we got to do? Right, I'm thinking. Yeah, so the backing fabric on one of the quilts. The other one is obviously my Liberty Bridgerton quilts that has the bridge. It's going to have the Bridgerton fabric on the back, and I do have the fabric for that. And again, we're going to work out: is it big enough? Is it not big enough? So that means using the big table out there. So we're going to be out there for quite a while tomorrow morning. That's what's going to happen. And then once I've done that, that's good. That's ready for Monday. I will be happy. And hold on a minute. There we go. That one. And then I think we'll start working on Louis' bag, okay? Because Louis' bag, I tried to find it with me. It's a woven crossed and lined, of course. Ooh, very nice. And you got it in America. Wow. It's very vintage now then, decades ago, D. So, yeah, so we do that. And then, so I'll probably stop at about 1 o'clock to have some lunch tomorrow and then come back on about 2:30. And then we will carry on. We will get on with Louis' bag tomorrow. And then after that, in the evening, well, might carry on with his bag. I don't know, actually. We will see. But I've got a few little bits and bobs. Obviously, I want to do this as well. So I want to put these together to make the liners quilt. So we might, let me just think about this. Because it won't actually technically take long to put these 6 blocks together. All I've got to do is iron them, then stitch them together. So I suppose we could do that at the same time. We could do that first. We could put the 6 blocks together. Then it's ready. Iron them, put them together. It won't take long. I just thought I'd stitch it the wrong way around. I was looking at it thinking, wrong way around. Good evening from Scotland. So hits me 5, do crochet, you know before, because and you're getting back into it soon. Oh, that's amazing. Mr. Wondering Haggis. I love your username, Mr. Wondering Haggis, all the way in Scotland. So can I just call you Mr. Wondering? Because it's quite a long name, isn't it? Or should I call you Mr. Haggis? What do you prefer? Anyway, have you been to the Scottish Quilting Show? Have you ever been there? Because although it's a Scottish Quilting Show, they do a lot of walls and stuff for crocheting and knitting, and it's an incredible show. It's in March next year for 3 days, and I'm going to be at the show every single day. I'm going to be giving a talk from the stage on all 3 days. And I think I might be giving out some prizes at some point. But thank you so much for following my channel. But you know what? We are all about sewing for well-being and just enjoying our process of craft, really. And crocheting and knitting is so, any kind of craft is so good for your well-being. Your name is Haggis. Your name is Haggis as well. I'm going to call you Haggis then. I'll call you Haggis. So yeah, so any kind of craft is so great for your well-being, and I'm so happy that you got back into it. Well done, well done. So this is a North Star block that I'm doing, and I'm just checking, have I done that? Sometimes you look at it, you think, that doesn't look right. Actually, it is. So now I'm going to do, so that one's done. So this one is going to go to, hello, Scarlett, welcome to you, to there. Hello, Leanne, are you on holiday? That one's going to go there. And then, so now we're going to do that top one. Let's get my little 4 pieces ready to go. So again, right side of fabric to right side of fabric. And then you're going to stitch down, lime. So I have actually done this quite a few times. And on my YouTube channel, there is one that's called the North Star Block Cushion, I think. So you can go and watch that back if you want to. Oh, so you can watch this one back. Hello, Robin. Hello, Manda. How are you, Manda? I hope you're good. Hello, Becky. Welcome to you this evening. Thank you very much, Tiana. I thought you went, Tiana. I thought you went ages ago. It's really, yes, it's a nice, it's actually a very, very nice block to do. It absolutely is. Ah, hello, Robin. How are you? Hope you're good. Yeah, so what have you been up to? What's your plans for the weekend? Have you got much plans on? I am thoroughly going to be doing lots of sewing. I've got lots of bits and bobs. Last weekend was all about catching up. We caught up a lot last weekend. And this weekend, I've still got some catching up, but some sewing, a lot of sewing to do. And I might actually, that's another job I need to do. I need to do the raffle prizes. If the cellophane arrives tomorrow, then yeah, we're going to be passing up those raffle prizes. Make them all look pretty. That's what we're going to do. Right. So now that's another one. And so that's going to go there. So I'm going to put one of these, which is the top, or it's the bottom, doesn't matter because they're both the same. I'm now going to stitch that one to that one, and then you're going to go right side of fabric to right side of fabric like that. And when you lay it down here, obviously your seams are in this line here, and so what you want to do is lay the seams on top of each other. There's seams as in seams, seams, and then you're going to put a pin in it, and you might need to stretch the other one just a little bit so the seams marry up. And then put a little pin because that will hold it. And then you're going to do another 1/4 inch line down there. So we're going to do that one. Okay. Ah, 24. Oh, housebound. You got my wheelchair. You're outside. You're looking out to you. Oh, I'm really, really sorry to hear that, Haggis. That's really, I'm actually caring for my daughter who's a wheelchair user, so I thoroughly understand where you're coming from, and it can be really difficult to get out, can't it? Tiana, yes, you're off to bed. Have a lovely weekend. You have a lovely weekend as well, Tiana. See you later. And Robin, you will be piecing a quilt together, and you're going to be long arming. Woohoo! And you're under severe weather warning, and you're downstairs sewing. Where are you, Robin? What country are you in? Severe weather warning. Oh my goodness. Well, buckle down then. Buckle it down. Buckle it down. There we go. Right. That's really nice though. You can get to do some crochet and haggis. That really, really helps if you're not able to get out. Dee's off to bed. Oh, that's all right, my lovely Dee. I'll make a note about your bacon bats. I'll see you later. Bye. See you in Illinois, in the US. Oh, you're under severe weather warning. What, like for thunder and lightning? Maybe something like that. Is that what you're under? Under that kind of yeah. So Haggis, I do a lot of live streaming when I go to shows, and so we are going to be live streaming our own quilt show, so you can get to see around the show and see like who the exhibitors are and see the displays and feel very much included and very much part of it, because we're all about like I mentioned, sewing for well-being and crafting and just enjoying it really, and being inclusive so that everyone feels welcome with us. Severe thunderstorms and possible tornadoes. Ooh, ooh. We had yesterday when I was out here doing my live stream, my official live stream. We had hail, which was like, where did that come from? Where did that come from, people? I had absolutely no idea. I don't see who you're talking. Well, hi to everyone. Oh, from Scotland. So Haggis, just to like get you up to speed on this situation that's going on. Basically, I live stream to 7 different platforms. YouTube is one of them, and I've 6 over here, and then on this screen I have TikTok. So I'm also live streaming to TikTok, and you're watching on, I can see it on YouTube. And so yeah, so you can't see the comments. I can, I mean, if you went on to TikTok, you'd see the TikTok comments, but on this one you don't see it. It's only me that can see it. So but yeah, so Mr. Wandering Haggers over on YouTube is saying hello to everybody from the lovely Scotland. Remember to like and subscribe. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Autumn. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe. Please do, please do, please do. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to be live streaming. So usually I live stream in the evening. So usually I live stream about 7:30 to 10:30 at night. And at the moment I'm doing it 8 o'clock because we've got our quilt show in 2 weeks' time. And obviously I'm full pelt on that at the minute. But this weekend, well, all day tomorrow, I'm going to be live streaming all day. So I'm going to be on at 10 a.m. to 1, and then 2:30 to 5, and then about 8 o'clock till will be this time again. And I'm just going to get this one done, and then I'm going to read the comment from Trisha. Robin, I'll come back to that in a minute. How difficult would it be to sew 2 half-completed EPP quilts together? You've been sewing hexes. 2 half-completed. I don't think it would be. What you'd have to do is basically lay it flat and then work out where you're going to join it and how you're going to piece that together. Because actually, my grandma's flower quilts, which I could show you tomorrow because I'm nearly going to finish in a minute. I could show you tomorrow that I pieced 2 of those pieces together. You've got to kind of like get the joins together, so it would be quite easy to do that, I reckon. And Robin, yes, I'm from the UK. I'm from the south coast of the UK. So if you haven't met me before, my name is Rachel, and I'm from Brighton. I'm from the south coast of the UK in Brighton, and we are having our very first quilt show in 2 weeks. So 2 weeks tomorrow, our quilt show starts. So it's very, very exciting. Anyway, so there is another block. That's another one. So here's what we're going to do tomorrow. You like live stream, and I was kind of amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. Wandering Haggis. So I will I'm going to finish now, and I will be back in the morning. What we're going to do tomorrow is in the morning we're going to put, so there's 6 blocks here of happy days. You've done half a quilt done, and we've temporarily left it behind. Left it behind. Where have you left it? No, it'll be absolutely fine. It'll be fine. Any problems, Trisha, you're very welcome to send me a photo on messaging on TikTok of what it looks like, and I can advise you like how to put it together. That's not a problem at all. So yeah, so I've got six blocks. Okay, so we've got 2 of these. Let me just see. Hang on. Trying to grab it. So we've got 2 of these packed away. Oh no. And then we got this one. So this is what, I was talking about directional and non-directional fabric. This is non-directional. So it doesn't matter which way. So whereas this one is very much directional because of that in the middle, this one is a non-directional fabric, and so it doesn't matter which way you cut it, you sew it together, it'll always be the same. So then that's one that I made. So there's 3 that I made. This is what my good friend and part of my Crafty Stitchers group Leslie, she made. So there's that one, and then there's that one. So she's done 3 and I've done 3. How exciting is that? And actually, that's quite Christmassy. And then there's that one. So we're going to put, so the first thing we'll do tomorrow morning is I get these ironed, get these 6 together. Then we're going to start wadding it, backing it, and then we're going to get the backing for the Liberty quilts. Amazing. Right. So I will see you all in the morning. Like I said, I'll be live stream at 10, but I will be on the afternoon and I'll be on tomorrow night as well. So have a lovely sleep and I'll see you tomorrow. See you later. Bye-bye.
Come along to our first So Happy Quilters Association quilt show at Brighton Racecourse. Tickets available on our website. You can find the So Happy Quilters Association on social media, and don't forget to subscribe.